Hey guys, it's Drea. So I have my concealer declutter. This is all my concealers, so everything you see here is what will be being decluttered today. This stuff down here is like more color correcting stuff. Alright, if you have not seen my declutters yet, look down below in the description bar because there's a playlist of everything. I've decluttered so much stuff already and I've been pretty good about it. Pretty savage. So if you like savage declutters, go check it out. Let's just jump in. Alright, these first few things aren't gonna go anywhere, so let's just start there. Age Rewind from Maybelline. I just got this, so that's staying. This is being panned this year, the MAC Pro Longwear NC20. That's staying. Love it. This has become Holy Grail status. Love this YSL All Hours concealer. This is in the shade 40PB2. What a weird shade name. But that is definitely staying. So is the Tarte Shape Tape in light neutral. That is staying. Okay. So we've established that much so far. The Rimmel Breathable Lasting Finish 25-hour wear in the shade 200. I like this, but I don't love it. And I also think this shade 200 light is not really light enough. Like it's almost a medium, not a light. So I'm not in love with this enough to keep it. I think it's good, especially if you like natural makeup, but it's not my favorite. So I'm going to let that one go. This I definitely don't recommend to anybody. This is the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Concealer. This is a garbage product. Unless you like the lightest possible coverage you can possibly get, and then you might put it like as a favorite. But for me, I hate it. I don't even know what shade this is. They don't print it on here. It's seriously just like almost sheer coverage. So, and I also hate these type of pens. So that's gonna go. All right, this CoverGirl concealer is not that bad. This is the CoverGirl Outlast All Day Concealer. This is in the shade Light, and while this doesn't have the most full coverage, I would say it's more of a medium coverage, it still has a beautiful finish. I don't love the finish on this either, like it's, I don't know, it kind of like wears away throughout the day. This lasts all day, but it's still just medium coverage, but it looks like real skin. So sometimes I will use this on a more like when I want no makeup. So I will keep that. Alright, I did not like the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. I was very excited about it. I feel like it was thick and dry and like not really that full coverage, but mostly it was like the dryness I didn't love. Like it didn't leave a nice finish, so I'm over that. That's gonna go. The Super Stay Better Skin Concealer from Maybelline, again, like I tried so hard to love this. I tried it so many times and it just never really did anything. And eventually I made like a real concerted effort to just really find out why I didn't like it. And it settles into lines, it's dry, it does not look good. Especially if you have aging under eyes with like fine lines. Doesn't look good at all. So that's gotta go. This L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Concealer, I don't like it at all. It's like the lightest coverage. Yeah. It's mainly a coverage thing with this. The finish was fine, but I just don't like the coverage level, so that's a no. This is my Holy Grail Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Concealer. Mine is in the shade 1C Light. Love this stuff. It's very comparable to the YSL All Hours. Like they are almost identical. So that's gonna stay. Now, I've been putting like a couple things in a two test box. Because there's a couple things when I'm decluttering, I'm like, I don't remember if I like that and I don't want to get rid of it, but I also don't want to keep stuff I don't love. So in each category, I'm going to be testing one thing, and this is definitely going to be it. This is the Too Faced Born This Way Concealer. I think I remember not loving this, but I can't really remember why. So I want to try it one more time before I get rid of it. So that's going to be to test. The NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer, mine is in the shade Creme Brulee. This stuff is so good. It's very full coverage, nice and creamy. I love, love, love it. So it's definitely staying. This is the Benefit Boing Hydrating Concealer. Let's do all these Benefit products at once. Now, see all these little mini pink ones? These all came in a little set, and that's why I have so many of them. I probably wouldn't have bought all of these, only they came in this little like cute pencil case. And so I wanted to try them, especially because I wanted to try this one. This is the one that's supposed to be comparable to Erase Paste. Yeah, the brightening concealer in number 2. This is Erase Paste in number 2. So they've rebranded everything. I'm going to be talking about these in my Bought It Forgot It, which I am about to film. So I'm actually going to keep both of them anyway. Like they're very similar, very, very similar. And I like them both. Like I really feel like these do color correct very well. This one especially. This one is pretty good too. Like it's almost like the original. So there's no sense in getting rid of it because I'll definitely use them. So those are going to be keeps, but all the rest of these, I don't find they do enough for me to bother keeping them. I did not like the consistency of this. It was very thick and weird. And then this one is like the lightest possible coverage. It's got this outer circle on it, which is supposed to be hydrating, which I can definitely see, but there's not enough actual concealer in there to cover anything on anybody. So it feels great, but it's just not for me. So that's definitely going. And then this one, the industrial strength concealer, I definitely don't remember loving it. And that's very dark. Yeah, so that's gonna go. Now with color correcting products, I don't need a ton in my collection. I need just a couple like Holy Grail ones and that's it. You know, 2 or 3 at the most. And since I have those 2, I only need 1 more. I hate this, the Master Camo by Maybelline. It's way too orange. If you are very, very deep skinned, I think you would probably like it though if you have dark circles because it's very, very deep. But the only problem is it's called peach, or it's called apricot, and it's like the only one they have in this shade range for dark circles, which is silly. They need a lighter one. And then it's like a clicky pen, and every time you click it up you get product, but then it still keeps coming out a minute later. Like look, see that? It's friggin' annoying. Anyway, hate that, so that's gotta go. I'm pretty sure I already put that in a regrets video. This is No Dark Shadows by that company that does Know This and Know That. I don't even know what they're called. Anyways, whoa. This is very old, but also it's not thick enough to really color correct properly. And, oh, it smells bad too. Yeah, that's old. That needs to go no matter what it does. This is the Hard Candy Cushion Wonder. I love this stuff. It's a beautiful consistency. It has a nice finish. It works really well as a color corrector. I love it. So I'm definitely keeping that. This one from Revlon, the Photo Ready Color Correcting Pen. I like it. I mean, I just friggin' reviewed this. I should be able to remember what it does. Yeah, I like it, but it's just not like, it doesn't do enough for me. There. You can see it there. It just doesn't do enough for me. This would be fine if you have like lighter dark circles or not dark circles, but for me it's just not enough. So that can go too. So I'm keeping 10, getting rid of 11, testing 1. That is really good numbers. I'm very proud of that. So this is all brow and mascara. This stuff here is all stuff in my everyday makeup drawer. So I've got the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel, I've got my Essence Make Me Brow, a broken Anastasia Brow Wiz, and this Maybelline Tattoo Studio Brow Gel, which are all currently in my makeup like everyday drawer, also my Dip Brow. Now, out of this stuff, the only thing I can possibly see myself getting rid of would be this Tattoo Studio by Maybelline. I talked about in a video how I don't love the packaging. It's the wand on it doesn't fit in your brows properly, but the product is really good. And one of you suggested to use a brush to apply it, and I'm gonna try that. So I'm gonna put this in that test it out, and we're gonna see what we think. So that's gonna go over here for now. And then this I'm actually going to declutter right now, but declutter it to my empties because this is done. I've had this now for probably over 6 months. There's actually still a lot of product in it, and I'm sure it's still good, but it's very old, like I said, and I don't wanna mess around with that like so close to my eyes. Plus I just got some Gimme Brow that Benefit sent me, so I'm pretty pumped to try that out again. So I'm gonna declutter that into my empties, but these 3 are gonna stay. All right, in here I've got all my mascara, lash glue. This is my eyelash tool, so that's gonna stay. This is a brand new Essence Volume Stylist mascara. Love this. That's gonna stay. My Chanel Le Volume de Chanel and my MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash. Those are still going strong. This Lancome Hypnose Drama is all dried out. That's gonna go into empties as well. And then also the Urban Decay Perversion. I just used this today. It's not as wet as I want it to be. Plus, I think I bought this during the VIB sale in the fall, which means it's old. Actually, I think I bought this at the same time. So those are gonna go into empties as well. I don't have a ton of mascara right now, which is pretty good. I've got a couple backups here. So like little minis to try. Let me take them out of here. Yeah, so I've got this Tarte Gifted, which I've wanted to try this for a long time. So I'm actually gonna move it from my backup right into here right now. Well, I'll put it right there. This Smashbox Full Exposure, I have never opened this. I have no desire to try it. I don't know why, so I'm gonna get rid of this. I will declutter that and give it to a friend. And then this is the Lancome Sil Booster XL. I did try this once and I think I liked it, so I'm gonna try it again right now because I don't have any lash primers going, so we're gonna try that out again. And this Fusion Beauty, again, have had this for a long time and never used it, so I'm gonna give that away to a friend too. I don't need that. Let's talk about all this lash glue. This is too much for one person. I definitely do not need all of it. I feel like we were way too far away. Sorry about that. This Revlon lash glue, I've heard people say they love it. I don't love it, but I can't 100% remember, so I'm gonna put this in my tested out as well, and then we'll talk about it later. The Duo Eyelash Adhesive Clear is staying, and so is the Dark. Duo is the best, in my opinion, but it takes a long time to get tacky. That's the only thing I don't like about it. This, though, the Kiss Natural Lash Clear is so good. It gets tacky so much faster, and it's the same kind of hold and consistency of Duo. So I love that. I'm gonna keep it. These two I do not like. The Velour Lash Glue and then the Tarte. Oh, this one I hate. This is going straight into a products I regret video. It's so goopy and gooey and it never fully dries, but yet it sticks to your lashes and it sticks to your, it sticks to your real lashes and your fake ones, and you can never fully get it off. This is garbage. So this is going to be decluttered, and so is this. I don't think this is as bad as that one, but I don't remember loving it, and I haven't used it in so long, so that can go. All right, so this is everything that is in like my everyday. If you're wondering what this is a nose hair trimmer. Yes, we all need to trim our nose hairs from time to time, so that stays in here too. All right, this is what's in like my eyebrow backup drawer. So a backup of the Kiss Lash Glue, which I love. This I have never used. This is like a tiny little trial thing of the Benefit Goof Fruit Brow Pencil. I'll just let a friend try that. I don't need it. This is the Benefit Highbrow. I bought this years ago. It's still super like creamy and lovely, but I never use it. I just don't highlight my brow or carve out my brow with a product like this. So I'll give this to a friend too. They have changed the packaging on this, but I bought it like right before the packaging changed, so it's not that old. And like I said, it still works great, so somebody will be able to use that. This is the Hailey Baldwin for Model Co. Eyebrow, I don't know what it's called, it doesn't say on here. Basically, I bought this at Winners, which is like TJ Maxx. It's pretty much the same like shape as the Anastasia Brow Definer, which is a triangle. I tried using this and I did not like the shape of it, but I don't like the definer either. It just doesn't work for me. So it's a good product, but it doesn't work on me. And then this side has like a brow gel in it. It doesn't work for me. I want to pass it on to a friend, but this I don't think is sanitary for anybody to use. I'll see if somebody wants it, but they'd only be able to use this side of it. This is just a backup of a Brow Wiz. Of course I'm keeping that. This is my original dip brow that I was using last year, but this is in the shade Ash Brown. I'm using taupe now. Taupe is lighter. This one, look at how much of this I used. I'm gonna get rid of this only because I don't see myself going back to a darker color anytime soon. Nobody's gonna wanna use this. Like none of my friends are gonna wanna receive a product like this. And it's probably pretty dried out by now anyway, or will be soon enough. So this can just go in my empties. This NYX brow pencil and this ColourPop brow pencil, I do not like either one of these. They just don't work for me for one reason or another, so I'm going to get rid of those. This Milani brow powder, it's called the Brow Fix Brow Kit. My sister gave this to me a couple of years ago for my birthday, and I love it. Like, it's such a good brow powder. It's fine. I'm gonna keep it even though it's old, but I don't really use it that often. As you can see, like, it's still fairly new. Only because it just takes longer and I prefer other products, but I still like this and I enjoy it when I do use it, so I am going to keep it. So here's all the stuff I'm keeping, here's what I'm getting rid of, and then we'll be testing these two products. Here's all my setting sprays, every one that I own. I also have this. This is the Quote brush cleaner. I have had this for so long. It's so full. I never use it. So I'm gonna give this to somebody else. I just never ever use it. I've had that for like 2 years. Okay. This is the Tarte Ready Set Radiant setting spray. This is in my makeup use up project, so it's definitely staying. So is MAC Fix Plus. You could see, like, I know this is a weird angle, but you can see I've used a ton of this. One of my favorite setting sprays ever. It's gorgeous, staying. This is new. This is the Dr. Dennis Gross C+ Collagen Perfect Skin Set and Refresh Mist. So this is more like a skincare setting spray, but you can use it either as skincare or as a setting spray. I love that. This is the Urban Decay Quick Fix Hydra Charge Complexion Prep Setting Spray. This is almost gone. I really love it. It smells beautiful. It smells like that coconut nice smell. This is definitely more just like a refresh throughout the day type thing. It's not going to set your makeup, but again, it has some skincare in it. Gonna keep that till I use it up. This, I think it's time to let this go. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. There's dust on this. Like, that's how long it's been since I've used it. Now, this was in my makeup use up last year. It was brand new in January. I only used this much of it in the entire year of 2017. And I haven't touched it in the first 4 months of the year or 3 months of the year, I guess. Because, well, I don't know why, because I don't find myself using this anymore. You can use it as a primer, or you can use it as a setting spray. I just don't like it as much as I used to, and I can't use it in the summer because I'm too oily. So this has got to go now. All of these hard candy setting sprays, boy oh boy. Okay, I don't really know what to do about these. There's a lot gone out of this. This is the Fast and Fabulous Makeup Setting Spray. I used to like this, but the more I think on it, I just don't really think this does anything. Like, it's not like all-nighter, and it's not really a refreshing spray. It just doesn't really do anything. So I never use it. I'm gonna get rid of that. The Hydrating Primer Mist, Emily Noel loves this. I think it's kind of similar to Fix Plus, but not as good. And again, I've used a lot of it, but not like enough to call it an empty. It's just not for me. So I'm gonna get rid of that. This is a new product. This is so new. Like, I've barely used any of it, but I have tested it out enough to know. I should tell you, it's the Sheer Envy Mattifying Setting Spray. It says on it controls oil. It doesn't. It doesn't. It's nowhere near like the level of All Nighter or something like that, or even like the L'Oreal Infallible one. So this is gonna go. But this one is the Sheer Envy Brightening Setting Spray, Vitamin C and Rose Water. I don't think it's brightening, but it is wonderfully refreshing. This smells exactly like roses, like real roses. I really love the scent of it, and I can see myself just using it more as, you know, a refreshing kind of spray. So I'm definitely gonna keep that. And then this is the Urban Decay All Nighter. This is the pollution protection one. I really love this product. I use it all the time, so definitely keeping this. So I'm keeping 6 and getting rid of 5. That is a really good number. Okay, you see this bin? This is all random eyelashes. There's not a whole lot of organization here. And then I also have this little guy, which I used to use this like for where I put my eyelashes that were waiting, kind of like backup lashes. And I haven't really been using it for that. They kind of just kept getting forgotten about, so I kind of want to just use this for something else and just keep this as like where I keep my eyelashes. So I'm not really sure how to go about this. I know there are things that I don't need and don't use, so I should just get rid of. So let's see. These are Ardell individuals, which there are some missing from it, but I do like to use these from time to time, so I'm definitely going to keep that. Here's an old pair of 162s that look like they need to be cleaned, so those should just go. Again, an old pair of House of Lashes Sephora Everlasting Lashes. I don't really love these as much as I used to. I might try to clean them if I love them, but I don't really love them, so I'm just going to get rid of them. These I used once, or did I? It looked like I might have used them. No, I haven't. These are the Tartist Pro lashes in the style Flirt. I have never used these because I think I don't like the idea of the way they look. I don't know. I've never used them. I'll give them to somebody else who will like them because they've never been touched, never been opened. This is a set from, okay, I bought a bunch of lashes off of eBay, mainly from China, where you can get like 6 pairs for $2, and they fall apart basically after one use, but still the price is so good that I'm okay with that. So I pretty much just use them and toss them, and I don't know that I'll do that again, but I'm fine using the ones I have. So that's one of them, so I'm definitely going to keep those. Actually, you should go on this side. Okay, I got these at the dollar store. These are Wet n Wild lashes. They're like Christmas themed. You can see it says Hark the Angelinos sing. It was like a Los Angeles Christmas theme thing. I don't know, whatever. This style I don't like anyway, so I'm gonna get rid of them. Okay, so not a lot from in here staying, and we'll see how we organize this after. These are, again, Chinese lashes. These are El Dianer brand. These ones actually don't fall apart, and these are beautiful. I'm wearing a pair today. They actually are fairly good quality. I think they're probably more like $250 or $350 a pair, but still really cheap and good quality. So definitely gonna keep any of the El Dianer ones. This I think was another Tarte set, which I did use. Either that or they kind of look like the Everlasting ones. Either way, I'm just not into that style. It's like super duper wispy. I don't know. I just don't like them. Here's another pair from China. This one, I don't know what the brand is. It just says Fashion Mink eyelashes. I don't know if they're faux mink. They probably are faux. But anyway, these, again, kind of like the more individually packaged ones, are a little bit better quality. I've tried them. I like those. Ding Sen are also a pretty decent one, so I'm going to keep those. I like both those styles. Here's an old Ardell 162. But these look like they're not all gluey. I probably cleaned them well enough when I put them back in here that I could use them again, so I will. Here's some House of Lashes individual lashes. I never really use these super long ones, but you could tell like I've used the medium ones and some of the smaller ones, so I'll use those up, I'm sure. Another like faux mink from China. Yeah, I've used those if they're clean. Red cherry lashes. Oh, there's 2 here. Weird. Oh. Okay, just a random loose one that can go. These I don't like the style of, number 523, even though these are brand new. I'm just going to get rid of them. I don't like that style. This is a House of Lashes mini in Boudoir. The Boudoir minis. I do not like the band on the House of Lashes ones. They're so thick and not very pliable. I just don't like the way they feel on. They're very heavy, so even though they're beautiful styles, I'm gonna get rid of those. I love these ones. These Fleek lashes, which I have found in Winners, and they're about $5 a pair there. I've got a couple of them. There's another one. I just love these Fleek lashes. Is that all I have? I thought I had more than that. I need to get some more next time I'm there. But anyways, I really like the band. It's very nice and like flexible, and they look really pretty on. So definitely keeping those. Here's another like weird randomness. I don't let those can go. Okay, here's again some Chinese ones, which these ones do fall apart. They come in like sets of 3. Sometimes they're different styles. Sometimes they're the same style. You know, same style. But any which way you slice it, they're good for one use, and I think I probably paid like $2.50 Canadian for the 3 pairs, so I'm okay with the quality they are for that price. Same with these, another like randomness from China, those can stay. Here's another one of the Wet n Wild, but this was a different style. This was the FAVE LA Land. Okay, really super weird marketing on their part. Anyways, these can go. I wore them once, I didn't love them. I've got some Ardell ones here. I really need some more foaming lashes because, like, I thought I had a ton more than this. Anyways, I've got 2. They're both 812s. I love all of the foaming lashes though from Ardell. So those are both brand new. Those are staying. Here's a Salon Perfect, the Perfectly Glamorous 615s. Those are staying. And then 160s from Ardell, which looks like I cleaned well enough to use again. Stay. And then I have Demi Wispies, 2 pairs of those, which are brand new, staying. And then these are velour lashes, and I paid friggin' $35 for these. That's actually where that lash glue came from. It was like a set. These shed and fell apart so bad, I will never buy another pair of velour lashes. I was like treating myself with a gift card. I was super excited. And yeah, they look pretty on, but they're garbage. They fall apart so badly. And so they can definitely go because they were trash. I'm not gonna count all the ones that I saved, but I'm getting rid of 8 pairs that have been used, so they're garbage. But then I could pass along these 4 pairs here which have never been touched, which is nice. Somebody can enjoy them. All right, that is it for this declutter. I know it's super random, but I'm just decluttering my whole collection and bringing you guys along with me. So definitely subscribe if you haven't yet. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.